Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Review. Well, the wildest week on Wall Street. Many are claiming that we've actually experienced the wildest week on Wall Street, right? We saw in the middle of the week the market having its biggest point gain of almost 3,000 points on the Dow. That was after coming off of about 1,700 points down, and then the next day being down 1,000 points. Folks, the market's all over the place, and I want to talk to you about what you can do to protect yourself from tariffs and taxes. And I want to give you solutions of things that you can take advantage of that a number of you are already reaching out to us and taking advantage of as we speak. So number one, I want to teach you how you can take advantage of a very, very volatile market. I'm going to be teaching this coming Tuesday at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com, where I'm going to teach two things. One, I'm going to teach what's called indexing and alternative investing, right? From the standpoint of when the market drops, you gain. When the market gains, you gain. I'm also going to talk to you about safe principal protected indexing, where when the market drops, you have no exposure to a loss. But what you're doing is you're catching the low of the market to then be able to start new gains from the low, not having to get back to where the high was. And that's where a lot of people are in a dilemma, especially those of you that are contemplating retirement within the next couple of years, or those of you that have just recently or have been retired, is where do we go from here? I want to give you direction, confidence, and capability of how to do that. This is what the ultra wealthy have done, what they continue to do, and how they're not panicked. Our clients are not panicked through this process. They know that they have what they need, and they know that they're anchored down and that they can take advantage of this opportunity, not fall victim to it. So the question becomes, do you have a portfolio, or do you have a plan? And the key is obviously having a plan. Now, this is how we take advantage of the tariffs. Now, there's a lot of people predicting, right, the uncertainty of what may now be 90 days down the pike, right, because we did another 90-day reprieve, and the uncertainty of what that's going to do to our markets and what's priced in and what's not priced in. Folks, alleviate all that mumbo jumbo and get a plan, because the tariffs can work to your favor, but also the taxes can work to your favor. And what do I mean by that? A number of you, which I appreciate the proactiveness, have said, hey, look, with the market dropping, is this now a really good time, which it is, to take advantage of doing strategic Roth conversions? And so for those of you that don't know what would be the best amount to convert, what are the best strategies, right, to do that conversion, I'm going to teach that this Tuesday at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. Now, if you're somebody that just knows that you want to save taxes, you can request a saving tax optimization plan at taxessaved.com. And don't delay. So if you're on extension and you had a lot of tax in 2024, and before they officially close that door, because with that extension, you've bought yourself about another 6 months here, the time to act is now. Do not delay, right? Taxessaved.com. But for those of you that are really looking to do, right, to learn what you can do to protect yourself going forward, but take advantage of volatile markets where you win, right? When the market loses, you win when the market gains. You protect yourself from any downside gains, and you have more than a portfolio. You want more than a portfolio in the form of a plan. I want you to attend my Removing Your Wealth from Washington at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. Folks, here's what we know to be true. With all the cuts with the Department of Government Efficiency, with all the tariff talk and the uncertainty of what's going to be, 10% or a reprieve, or what's going on with China, right? And then you look at the global economy as a whole, a lot of things are happening that nobody's ever experienced before. And the time to act it's not the time to sit on the sideline. The time to act is now, to make sure that you're protected. Prepare, prevent, and protect. I'll teach you this Tuesday, retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.